I have descended to hell. Um, the void is claiming me. It's Kirby. Oh no, he's eating Batman. Fuck. What?
No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro! Bro! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Fallen for one of your flock.
Way to ruin the mood, you damn peddler. Well done. You walked into a cutscene. The peddler walked into a cutscene. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, you know what? Yeah, they've made it better. They made it easier. All right, get this game. Get this game. Get this game. They yeah, that felt much easier. I mean, it was again still but tough but fair. That yes. Let's go. Yeah. No. Tifa. Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes, Sloth. I do like this level. I do like this level. I think it's very beautiful looking. Oh my lord! What the hell? That was kind of funny, but what the hell, bro? Like, ding, ding, ding.
Gotta speed up. Uh-oh.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my sound mode on. Oh. Oh.
Alright. Where do we go, Sensei?
What the hell happened there? You okay, Sensei? You had a bit of a tumble? What the fuck happened? Lord Sakai, check out my dance moves on these stairs. There we go. There we are. And welcome back. We are finally back with more Digimon World. I'll do that a bit better. Alright. Yes. So, in the last episode, we managed to snag ourselves a Mega Dramon, which is good. So, the goal today, this is basically what the goal is today. Train him up naturally, get him stronger. Even though he's probably relatively okay for things, but I'd like to see how far we can go anyway. Don't necessarily need max stats. I will need a Digimon to be max stats at some point. But for now, like, I probably don't even need to follow up too much with HP, to be honest, since I'm not going for max stats. If anything, I might need a bit more MP. So we want to train. We also want to see if we can learn, you know, maybe a couple of mech moves if we can. Definitely, because you know, at the moment we've only got Metal Sprinter. Metal Sprinter, in my opinion, is kind of rubbish and consumes a lot of MP. It is kind of an AoE attack where it was a sort of spread shot where it kind of hits things around you, which can be sort of good, but I don't know. I never really liked Metal Sprinter personally. It's just kind of, it's your basic mech attack, right? We can also go to see Andromon. because we are going to Factorio Town to learn the moves, because that's where most of the mech moves are. And so we'll go there. Might get lucky with some brains if we train some brains as well, but ultimately we want to train. Then we're going to go to Andromon and see if he's done, and then in turn, if he's done, then Giramon should be done as well. And we'll go fight Metal Mummymon as well, because why not? Since we're there. And I don't know if it'll be this session, but if we do have time, we will go and tackle Motorsmon as well. That's the main reason why I wanted to get a virus type of some sort, right? And we could have done a Skull Greymon battle, but I asked my chat, in this case Footloose, what I should do, and he said Megadramon, so I went with Megadramon. So there you go. And that's kind of it at the moment. I could throw in maybe a tournament here and there, because, you know, you can start knocking them out, you know, those done and such. I think I might have to do one rookie. So I think I have to do one of each, if I remember correctly. And that's it at the moment. I mean, there's other stuff, there's other like recruitments and such, but I figured I'll try and get most of the stuff done before I go and tackle the big bad. I don't have to, but that's just how that's how I'm going to do it. I like to sort of, if I can, I like to sort, if I feel like it's a game I'm definitely going to complete 100%, I like to try and sort everything out beforehand. If it's a game where I'm like, I'll do a side quest here and there, then I don't really care too much about whether I finish it, because usually you can go back and, you know, like, I don't have to do all the recruitment. You know, you can continue the game afterwards. So it's not something I really have to worry about. I guess I just like to end with the final boss, right? As like a final boss in the credits, as a hey, we've done everything, you know. Makes you feel like you've finished, you've actually properly finished, as opposed to when it's post game, there's not really credits or anything because you've already done it. You could fight the final boss again, but you know what I mean. In a lot of cases, it's just like, hey, you can just keep playing. Which is handy if you don't want to get everything, you know, first time or whatever. Yeah, see, I'm not too fussed about brains. I could just put in a bit of time in just because, right? I guess I could put it up to 500. So I could choose techniques. I suppose in that sort of sense. But I'm more seeing if there's any small chance at all that we get lucky. Again, unlikely, but I have gotten lucky before. It's only a matter of time, I feel. That's kind of where I am with things. It's only a matter of time. Actually, I should probably just do this for now. Now, I was thinking of doing a 3-hour session because because we haven't had Digimon for about a week. But surprise, surprise, who's not very well? This guy, which is probably to no fault of my own, to be honest. But I don't think I can manage 3 hours today. Maybe another time. So we'll go back to regular streams next week with some luck. So it should be Digimon World Tuesday and then Friday. In case you guys didn't know where I went, I was helping the 5-day gamers. I was helping them out with... Did I get my meat? No, I didn't. We get it now. Oh well. I was helping them because they raised money for charity. They asked me if I could step in, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I was just playing some FF7 Remake just because I just felt like it. And the second game, we had a lot of donations, so that was cool. I had fun replaying part of the game. Again. um, One day, hopefully, I would like to do another charity event myself. Because I really enjoyed it. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually just going to put this towards the virus. I'm going to be that jerk. I'm going to be that jerk. Sorry. No one should have to poop like that. Oh, we learned Winter Blast. That's funny. We learned an ice move. Well, now that's the thing. I could try and learn. Actually, you know what? That's something I might want to do. Is to learn frickin' ice statue. Is he up 1 Giga Freeze? I forget. But I'm pretty sure he can learn ice statue. That's just a good ice move. Um, that's funny. I learned what I wasn't expecting to learn. But it is what it is. It is what it is, right. Really, I would like my defense to go up. I always seem to have a hard time. When it comes to bonuses, I'm not very good when it comes to defense. That's what I struggle with the most, I feel like, is to actually get my defense up. Most people probably just, you know, press the normal one, and I get that. That's fair. I just like to test my luck. I've always played like that though. Ever since I first played the game, I was like, this normal isn't really getting me much results, so I would always gamble, always. But I mean, we're an ultimate, and we should be getting a bit of a boost from everything, from everything, from the Quagamon and Carpetariumon, and I suppose the training manual is supposed to help. I don't actually know what the actual, like, if it's a percentage or whatever. I don't know what the actual thing is. Stat. That's like, yeah, your training gets boosted by... I don't know. And I'm not sure what the stat boosts exactly are for eating the veggies, certain veggies as well. But, they're around the 500 mark. Defense is nearly 600. Like, those are some solid stats. Right? Just have plenty of, you know, recoveries in that. I guess I've spent quite a few. I thought I had 999. Maybe I did, or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I know I sold some, but and it's fine. We'll get the that eventually. Although now I think about it, doing a tournament will be tricky actually because of his day cycle. Tournaments are held in the day. So I don't even know if I'd be able to do it. I'm going the wrong place. I don't know. I know if you take too long, well, they'll say you're late, but they'll like, Greymon just won't let you in because you're late. It's like, well, you missed the tournament, bro. It's over. So it's like, oh, fair enough. But that kind of can't be held when you sleep through the tournament time. But that's just his cycle. I can't pick and choose when he sleeps. You know? So maybe that's not the best idea for this guy. Now that I think about it. Well, I'm close to getting 600 offense, so I think I'm just gonna go for that for now, and then I think I'll just leave it now for now. If I feel like I'm not happy with the stats, maybe I'll train a bit more. But I feel like when I'm gonna get like the you know, the max stats is gonna be when I can buy chips at my leisure and not really leisure. Leisure. I think it's leisure technically for me because I'm British. We call it the leisure center, which is a swimming center. Useless information, I know. So if I sound a bit low, a bit groggily, well, now you know I'm not 100%. But I'm still here. Okay. I mean, put it this way: if I did a tournament, especially the stronger ones, I definitely have to raise my stats up because they can be like the S tier tournaments can be brutal. Like some of them can have pretty high stats. Like some of them can have just straight up like 900 defense or 900 speed or 900 defense, and you're like, oh, we're getting up to the high, like almost max stats up in here. Like, you know, so something to be aware of. But I feel like this is probably okay. Yeah, I think so. Now the question is, do I want to go for Ice Statue first, or do I want to go for the machine moves first? That's the question. Kind of want to go for Ice Statue. I'm not gonna lie. I do love that move. It's one of my favorite moves. I think Thunder Justice might be my favorite move. Yeah, I think it probably is. Trying to remember who. It's Ice Digimon, right? I think so. Okay, that's fine. Actually, you run away. That's fine. That makes things a bit easier. No, I have to deal with one of them. Yeah, because it's at night I can fight. And now that I've got full control, I can stop myself from taking him out if need be. He might be able to learn Giga Freeze. I can't remember what maybe Giga Freeze is on the left, but I think Giga Freeze might be on the right. Can't remember what's on the far left. There we go. He didn't block very well. I guess I need to increase my stats for that, maybe, or block a bit more. Nice. Sock it to him. Nope. Ah, if only. It would have been nice to get it off first try, right? Ah, okay. And now it's... Well, you know what? That's fine, actually. Because we can go to sleep and then it'll be back at the time we need. So let's do it. Perhaps I should have got the meat before I left. I like how he just kind of sleeps in the air. I mean, he literally has no feet. He just has, like, a tail. Oh, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Trying to think. Hyogomon don't do it. I know he don't. Yeah, you don't. No, okay. I was like, is it just you guys? I think it is. I think I have to wait a little bit. I have to pass the time a little bit. A little bit. Ninona X, damn, he looks cool. He does look pretty cool, doesn't he? Welcome to the stream, by the way. And I don't really want to battle these. Also, I hope I said it right. I'm not sure if I said it wrong. Please let me know, and I will try to pronounce the name correctly. Yeah, so it's just Hyogomon, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just thinking I need to pass the time a bit. It's correct? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, I actually got a name right for once. First time, yes. Although, your name is one of the easier names. There's definitely some more complicated names where I'm like, I don't even want to pronounce it because I'm just looking at it, I'm like, I don't even want to tackle that. um, do I want to go back and then? Do I want to go back and then? Do I want to go back just to waste a bit of time? Eh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe this is a bit silly, but I am going to do that. Let's go back. I'll get my food, then I guess I could train just real quick, sure. And then just walk back. I've got plenty of in-game money, so we're good. We're good. What Digimon am I trying to get there? Well, I'm not trying to. I can't evolve this guy. This guy is at the highest level, which is ultimate. But I'm trying to wait for nighttime so that Ice Devimon spawn in, so we can learn Ice Statue, because those are the ones that know Ice Statue. I know there's some other Digimon, but I feel like they're the easiest ones to sort of get access to battle against, essentially. So I like to wait at nighttime, and then I go fight. Then I go fight the Ice Devimon, because we're trying to learn the technique. So that's what we're trying to do. Basically, the goal for this stream for today is, we're buffing them up here and there, and we're trying to learn some machine techniques, do some Factorial Town stuff, and eventually, which may or may not be in this stream, eventually I want to tackle Myotismon's mansion. Or, sorry, Grey Law's mansion. Maybe that's Myotismon's nickname, I don't know. But, yeah, there's a quest we're trying to ultimately eventually tackle. Since this is an all medals run, naturally, I gotta get every Digivolution at some point. So, this is the first time we've gotten Megadramon. Which, fun fact, in case no one knew, you can technically get Gigadramon in this game, but there really isn't any difference. It's just a reskin of Megadramon, basically. It's the same for Metal Adamon. You can get Metal Adamon in this game, but he's just a reskin. That's it. He's literally just a reskin. So, also I can't remember if it actually calls him Gigadramon or if it calls him Megadramon, but I actually think it does call him Gigadramon. You could only get Gigadramon and Metal Adamon if you cheat, though. You can't get it by normal means. There is a metal banana item you can get. And okay, yeah, there's a Metal Atomon item and a Gigadramon item. I can't remember, some sort of claw or something. So that's mainly the goal for today. We still haven't done Monochromon shop because let's just say, if I ever do a highlight video for YouTube, you know the shop is going to be included, and it's just going to be me seething in rage. That shop has been the bane of my existence this entire run. I've said this millions of times. I know what it's like to work in retail and customer service, and I can't stand it. I'm not a people's person. I'm autistic. I'm an introvert. It is the worst. And they thought it'd be a good idea to put a shop mechanic in this game. Yeah, the Monochromon shop, where you basically have to make enough money to recruit Monochromon. I've tried like 7 times, and I've always failed because it's RNG. You know what? I probably should not have done that. Hello, Footloose. I probably should not have done that because I don't think he didn't learn. He didn't use Ice Statue once. No, he didn't. Hey, you know. Do you love retail? You can do it in this game, don't you know? To be fair, I know there are some people that really do like retail. Or, well, you know, like my mum when she was well, she was a people's person. You know, she worked in a local shop where I live, and you know, everyone kind of got along with her. She was very friendly, very talkative with people. I'm not like my mum at all, or my dad. My dad's quite a talkative person. I'm not like my parents at all. I'm the complete opposite. Yeah, it's always checking and saying like, "Are you? Am I actually? Are they my parents?" Because I'm not like them at all. But you know, respect to people that do retail. Have fun at Christmas time when everyone's just blasting Mariah Carey. They've probably already started. If you work in retail, they've probably already started. Shoutouts to my mate Jamie, who works in retail. Been there, and I hope to never do that ever again. No! Use Ice Statue. Use it! Use it! Use Ice Statue. I dare you. Yeah, you know, everyone's different, right? Like, I guess, in a way, I guess my mom would probably be an extrovert, right? Like, more opposite. Not really a people's person. And that's perfectly fine. Look. You can be, like, this is how I see it, right? You cannot be a people person, but you don't have to be a dick, right? There's a difference. I always say, look, I'm only rude to people who are rude to me. I treat people how I want to be treated, right? That's it. Like, just because I'm not a people's person, it doesn't mean I hate people. I just have a hard time with it, and I honestly, it's kind of hard to explain. But have you ever felt mentally drained? Like, you're so tired up here that it affects you down here, and you have to like get out of that situation. That's basically what happens with me. If I'm around lots of people, especially for a long time, especially if they're people with problems and they're very demanding and all this stuff, like all this stuff mentally drains me, and it's really hard to explain, but I don't know if anyone can relate to that mental draining, but I think people who are very social don't really get that. But yeah, it's hard, and I'm just like I need to be on my own. Please understand. Please understand. You're not a people's person yourself, at least. Yeah. See, the thing is, a lot of people see me on the internet and they're like, you seem very well spoken. You seem pretty confident. And this is why people look at me and they say, you're autistic? And I say, yes. Because I have learned myself that as an autistic person, we are all different. We're not the same. You can still be autistic, but you won't act. We won't all act the same. We're all different, right? I have more confidence speaking to you guys right now because I can't see you. If like say for example I was at a convention, right, and someone was like, "Hey, yo, I watch your streams or I watch your YouTube videos," I wouldn't freak out, but I would act completely different to how I would act right now. I'd probably be quite timid, quite quiet, maybe even distant, but I would try to be polite and I'll try to be as friendly as I can. Because I'm seeing you in person. But because I'm not seeing you in person, I guess it's just sort of easier for me to manage, if that makes sense, right? I'm not in a room. I'm not like standing at the front of the classroom where everyone's like, "Come on, read your speech or whatever," or standing in front of the room and all my peers are waiting for me to get my debate out or whatever I've got to say. I don't have to be intimidated by that, right? Or be freaked out or draining. Because I'm in the comfort of my own home. And most people know I'm pretty chill. But people figure me out. They're like, Jay's pretty chill. He's just quiet. That's all. Just quiet and keeps to himself. But I'm a pretty chill guy. I'd like to think. Like I say, if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's it. That's it. That's really it. That's really it. People are draining. People are using Mega Train. Yeah. You're right. The new Pokemon game came out, Footloose. The grass starters using Mega Drain on me, man. No, I tell you what, they're using Giga Drain. They're going one step beyond, bro. This ain't Absorb. This ain't Mega Drain. This is Giga Drain. Someone used Giga Drain on me, bro. Every time I'm around people. Sap, 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 sap. Oh man. Yeah, you get it. You get it, Nino. Oh, also hello, VGS. How's it going? Yeah. See, this is what's great about streaming is meeting other people, right? Building a community and just being like, hey, yo, there are people out there that I probably, wouldn't have known otherwise. I can tell you right now, at least in my classes in school and stuff, there aren't really people like me at all. So, I was kind of alone there. But on the internet, you can speak to anyone, so, it's great. I can find people like me. There's people like me. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. What if someone at a convention were like, I heard you like Sonic and the Secret Rings. I like it too, let's talk about it. Well, I'll tell you what, BGS. The first thing I would say is, I know it's you, because you're probably the only one who would say that. And I would just be like, really? Is that how you're gonna talk for our first real meet? Yeah. Right. Listen, I'm telling you, if that's how it went, I would literally go and get secret rings, and we'd have to go and play it. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I'm just saying, bet. I don't have that game anymore, but I would get it, and we would just sit in a room and just play it and suffer together. I'm telling you, that's what I would do. Oh man. Jesus. Nothing wrong with being quiet. I wish more people were. You get it, Footloose. You get it. You get it, man. You get it. How is Bayo 2, by the way, BGS? It's a shame because on social media, I've been seeing a lot of kind of hate towards Bayonetta 3, and it kind of sucks. And it's nothing to do with the drama. Everyone's complaining about the story. I know why they're complaining about the story, but I feel like people are reaching, right? I feel like people are reaching. Did he use Ice Statue? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna wait for a bit. We're trying to learn Ice Statue, but these guys just, they're just being a dick. Oh, you're dead now anyway. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, look. Does anyone really play Bayonetta for the story? You're telling me you weren't confused by Bayonetta 1 story? Or Bayonetta 2 story? Bayonetta 3 is just as confusing. Look, I'm not saying that games should have like confusing or quote unquote bad stories, depending on what you consider to be a bad story. But Bayonetta's always, like, ever since the first game, the story has been confusing. When you bring time travel into a video game, it gets confusing. You know? It does. And what does Bayonetta 3 do? Brings the multiverse into it. So yeah, make it more complicated. I play Bayonetta because one, I like the character and the characters. Two, the gameplay and just how stylish and over the top it is. It's over the top. It's nonsense. It's absolutely over the top nonsense, and that's why I love Bayonetta. I don't sit there and be like, oh my god, this story about angels and demons and little Bayo and time travel and something to do with some crazy eye power like, and then there's like a guy who's like perving over Bayo all the time, but she like killed his dad or something. Like, bro, I don't read into it too much. I'm like, this is too confusing. I don't play Bayonetta for the story. Very loosely. Very, very loosely. I'm just like, yo, this game is fan service fun. This is just over the top, action packed fun. Anyway. Back to the grind. Gimme Ice Statue, for God's sake. Bayonetta does have some good music. It does. Getting more used to it, not dying as much. Really crazy with the story in the later chapters. Yeah, yes, VGS. Yes, the game just, like, I feel like that's the case for both games. Like, all the games just get crazier and crazier, you know? Bayonetta 3 is a little predictable, I will admit. Once you realized what you're doing in the game, you're basically like, oh, I'm doing this again, and again, and again. It's slightly different each time, but you kind of get what you're doing. It's very like, this is what we're doing each and every time. So it is a bit predictable in that sort of sense. Also, I think Bayonetta is shorter in Bayonetta 3. I think they just made her shorter. I think they changed her proportions. Because, you know, in the Bayonetta game, she always had this sort of very lanky, like very, like a lot of people say, very unrealistic proportions. She was very lanky, very tall, very skinny legs. You know, she was like as tall as Sephiroth or something, or taller than Sephiroth. I don't know, but you know what I mean. And I swear, I think they've tried to make her proportions look more normal in Bayonetta 3. I've noticed that. Have you done Ice Statue yet? I'm still waiting. God damn it. I figured people would be complaining more about the gameplay. It looks like it takes away the focus on Bayo and shifts into the controlling the demons instead. It's a bit of both. But yes, it is heavy use on the demons. What I like to say in a lot of video games, right? What I like to say in a lot of video games is that the rule of three, there's a lot of rule of three where it's gimmicky, right? Crash Bandicoot Warped, for example, that game's gimmick is vehicles, right? Spyro 3, mini games, characters, vehicles, very gimmicky. Sly 3, multiple characters, multiple gameplay styles, multiple mini games, gimmicky. Trying to think, random game, because they've all been platformers so far. Random game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. It has a gimmick in its fighting system. Bayonetta 3 is definitely a gimmicky game compared to Bayonetta 1, and the gimmick is the demons. The game is basically like you need like they implement the demons not only into battle but into just like general gameplay adventuring. So yeah, it's basically like demon central in that game. But can you still do her punches and her kicks and shoot her guns? Yes, you can. She still plays like Bayo, but now you just have demons constantly on your side. You know? And there's an accessory in the game, right? Because when you summon a demon in Bayonetta 3, you have to control the demon, right? Which means Bayonetta is vulnerable. You can't control Bayonetta because she's too busy dancing and commanding the demon, right? Whereas there's an accessory in the game, right, if you want, where you can make demons just do whatever they want, and you get control back of Bayonetta, so you can keep fighting while the demon helps you. So, you know, if you're like someone who's like, I just want to play more as Bayo and less of the demons, you can still do that. You don't always need to use the demons, but it's clear that the game is built around them. The game is 100% built around the demons. 100%. But I don't care because I think the demons are fun. There's so many different demons that do so many different things. Right? There's so much variety. And the weapons, bro. There's so many different weapons in that game. So many ridiculously... There's so much crazy weapons in that game, bro. And I am having the worst luck today. I actually just not want to drop. Do you like the stylized look of it? A Bayonetta? Yeah, I mean... Look, I'll just say this without spoiling it. All I'll say is that I think the real reason why people are upset with the story is because people are butthurt about their own fan fiction in their head not coming true. I'm just saying, and I think I told that to Footloose in one of the previous streams. I'm just saying. I think there are people that are just like, let's just say something happens in the game and it's not what they wanted, and people are butthurt about it. That's just what I think. If I'm being honest, I think people are just like, I don't want this. This is stupid. It shouldn't be like this. Screw the developers. And it's like, it's a video game, dude. It's not real. Chill. You know? Come on. It's just a video game. Calm down. Christ. I don't know. I just think some people take things too seriously. I tried playing Bear 1 with Devil May Cry OST. It was very interesting, but not in a bad way. We'll probably do the same for one of the DMC ones I beat 2 and 3. Nice. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me this, VGS, but I always forget that Enzo is like a recurring character, right? In Bayonetta, and in Devil May Cry. So that kind of says that that Bayonetta and Dante might actually be in the same universe, maybe, right? But I forget about that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, this guy's supposed to have met Dante and Bayonetta. So what? They're in the same universe, maybe? I don't know. I'm personally still surprised that they haven't had a crossover. I really, like, at this point, I'm really surprised. But you know. But the one thing I will, yeah, let's go, finally. The one thing I will say is that Bayonetta 3 did get nominated for an award at the Game Awards. I'm not really too bothered about the Game Awards usually. I only watch the Game Awards on the off chance that we're gonna get crazy announcements, which usually not the case. I think maybe like one of the most craziest. I think one of the most craziest announcements we got at the Game Awards was the reveal trailer for Sephiroth in Smash Bros. I don't think I don't think anyone was expecting Sephiroth in Smash Brothers. I know I wasn't. So when I saw that reveal trailer, I was like, what? I was like, oh, man, I ain't played Smash in forever, but yeah. So what was it? Best action game. The problem is that no, never mind. I was gonna say Bayonetta's up against God of War, but I don't think it was. My vote would go to Bayonetta 3 anyway, because I do think it's. I haven't really played the other games in the lineup, but I would say Bayonetta 3 is a crazy action game. Absolute crazy action game. We got it! Let's go. Alright, we're done. We're out of here. What do you mean? I said we are out of here. Like we're Sonic. Let's go. Boom. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, Bayonetta 3 is just that, in terms of like story and the ending, is 100% controversial. Controversial. Like 100%. You know. And I do get why. I just think some people take things a little too deep, too seriously. But that's just me. I don't know. It's just a pity that, unfortunately, Bayonetta is... Well, Bayonetta 2 and 3 are locked to Nintendo only. But... You know. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear that Yuji Naka got arrested? So I found that out today. I can I just say, I was not expecting to see that in my feed. I go onto Twitter. Also, apparently, Twitter is gone to shit because Elon Musk is. I don't know. Elon Musk has done something, and apparently everyone's like, "Rip Twitter! Twitter's dead." I don't know what happened. They're saying that Twitter's going to be potentially just gone, shut down. I don't know what he did. Anyway, so I see that on Twitter, and then all I see is that Yuji Naka. And in case you guys don't know who he is, he was one of the main producers, directors for Sonic Team back in the day. That Yuji Naka, yes, that one, yes, the same guy who worked on Nights, who worked on Balaam Wonderland or World or whatever the fuck that failed. That Yuji Naka has been arrested. And do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? You know. Oh, dude. He got arrested for making Balaam Wonderland. Yeah. No. So apparently, he was like what was it? He was like buying to like Square stocks or something. But like apparently I think he like leaked information or something about Dragon Quest Tactics from Square, because he works for Square now, right? Quote unquote, sort of works for Square. He apparently leaked some sort of some information regarding Dragon Quest Tactics, and that's why he's been arrested, if I remember correctly. It's weird, but yeah, basically leaking information from what I heard. Um, he got arrested for that, alongside something to do with buying shares or something like that. I didn't read too into it, but I just find it funny. I just find it funny to me. I really do. Yeah, though, like in terms of like gaming's been all over the place, bro. It's been all over the place. There's been some highs. It's been some highs, but there's been some highs and some lows, right? But yeah, like Christ. That's right. I think I heard that Elon Musk apparently already wants to step away from Twitter. So, what? How long has he owned Twitter? Like a month, maybe, or something like that. And apparently, he already wants to step away from Twitter, and he says he wants. He said he's thinking of getting someone else to run it. Already, he's thinking of dropping Twitter. What was the point? What? Why? Why did he bother? Bro, I don't know. Let's fight you. I need to learn some moves. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. NFTs. Yeah, did you know I think that's Square's been doing NFTs, I think. I feel like I remember hearing about that somewhere. Oh, we're ridiculous now. Can you do all range stream? I forget. Oh, you got that move. That's so good. Right? Yeah. Again, I haven't like gone through the entire detail. But honestly, now that we're talking about it, I kind of want to read a bit more into it. I'm gonna go grab my phone. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can dig this up a bit. Let's see how far this rabbit hole goes, shall we? Is he just gonna do power crane? I guess he is. All right. Give me a sec. Wasn't there something about a $10 blue check or something? Oh, you mean Twitter? Yeah, so Elon Musk's brilliant idea was that he was thinking of making the tick, which was supposed to be like the verified tick for those who are like, you know, for those who are of importance slash influence, you know, like leaders, celebrities, influencers, people like that, right? And he was like, "Oh, we're just gonna charge people." That's a good idea. We're just gonna charge people. And everyone was like, "Yeah, I ain't paying." But do you know what? Do you know what the problem with that is, right? You know what? You know what the problem with that? Guess what happened? Fake accounts were pretending to be official accounts because they had the blue check. There was a Nintendo account which looked like an official Nintendo account with a tick that basically said like Mario, like said something rude about Mario, like really rude, and everyone freaked. Everyone was like, "This can't be Nintendo. There's no way Nintendo would say this." And then they found out it's because it was a fake account pretending to be a real account. Because I guess they bought the blue tick or whatever, and so they had an official tick, which made them seem like they were the official Nintendo account. Great idea, Elon Musk. Great fucking idea. He didn't think of that, did he? So you just had parody accounts trying to pretend to be the official accounts because they literally looked like it now, and they even had the tick. So what essentially made it so that you are like, hey, I have this tick, I'm the real Jay, and then someone comes along and does a parody account of me, but it's almost identical, same name, same profile pic and everything, and then says something like Jay's fucking racist or some shit. and it's got a verified tick, people are going to think that's actually me. Or I'm not going to say Jay's racist, but I'm going to say, like, someone's going to pretend to be me and impersonate me and say I'm and say something racist. People are going to think that's actually me. Got the official tick. That's the real Jay. So then I'm left with a bad image. I get all the blame. Genius. Fucking genius, bro. Smart move. Anyway. We didn't learn anything, but that's fine. We'll keep going. I'll fight these guys. I know these guys have the move I want. Essentially. Yeah. Right. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. There we go. Right, here we go. Here we go. I'm picking up. I'm not even paying attention to the battle. It's fine. I can win. There we go. Get some more HP. Get some more MP. We'll be good. Anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yuji Naka's been caught in a scandal involving the Dragon Quest series. Let's see. Yeah, over the past 24 hours, a number of people in Japan, including a Square Enix employee... Yeah, we learned it! Let's go! I talked about Yuji Naka and I learned it. He talking about him being arrested. Or maybe he was talking about Twitter, I don't know. Something blessed me, I don't know what it was. Let's go! Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway. Yeah, okay, yeah. Have been arrested on insider trading charges related for a Dragon Quest game announcement, which is Dragon Quest Tactics. Yeah, Yuji Naka reportedly among them. The scandal centers around a studio called Aiming, which in 2020 was announced as the developer of a new Dragon Quest game called Tact. I read it as Tactics somewhere, but anyway. Last night it was first alleged that the 38-year-old Square Enix employee... Oh, this is someone else. Taisuke Sasaki, who had worked on Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts games, knew of the deal before it was publicly announced. And along with a friend, purchased a ton of shares in Aiming, hoping to profit with their share price when it went up. Naka, 57, who is credited as one of the main creators of Sonic, responsible for Knights, Phantasy Star, has been arrested on similar charges. According to this report, Naka is accused of also knowing about the Aiming deal before it was public news and taking the opportunity to purchase 10,000 shares into the company. So there you go. That's kind of the gist of it, basically. Naka was arrested by the Tokyo District Public Prosecutor's Office, which is continuing its investigation. Yeah, Naka has apparently purchased 10,000 shares worth 2.8 million yen, Christ, or $20,000. Okay. Authorities have yet to disclose whether any of these three men arrested so far still own those shares, or whatever they had to be sold off for profit prior to the investigation. And that's it. So there you go. It's about shares, about a company who have yet to basically come to fruition, that are working on a new Dragon Quest game, and all this information had not been, so there you go. That's kind of the gist of it. Right, so I learned all ranged beam, right? Yes, I did. So I'm going to get rid of mental sprinter. Metal sprinter. Jesus, dude. What is this year? I tell ya. What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? That's what I want to know. What sort of drama's gonna happen next? Christ. The Elon gave you his Musk god powers and you learned something, I guess so. Jesus. I need to learn Power Crane as well, so. Oh, this guy doesn't battle, does he? We're going to remodel. The fee is 2,000 bits. The style is different. We can't remodel. I don't know what he's talking about. I think it might be to learn a move or something. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. Jesus. Well, we finally learned 2 moves. That's something. I'll fight these 2. There you go. Oh my god. I guess it would be appropriate for a Sonic Says, and it's just... If you've been found linking information, that's no good. Oh, Jesus. I'm just waiting for the next big thing at this point. I really am. Yeesh. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I go on Twitter later and like it's just memes. It's just Yuji Naka memes or something. Well, once everyone stopped complaining about Twitter dying, like literally everyone is like, "Oh, if Twitter dies, thank you so much for following me," or some shit. I'm like, I didn't really use Twitter that much, to be honest. The only people who use Twitter are people who have influence. If you don't have influence, you might follow people on Twitter, right? Like I mostly go on Twitter just to see what some people have said and if there's any news or stuff, right? Because sometimes news are reported, on Twitter and social medias before, like the TV and stuff, right? But I don't really use Twitter that much, so I feel like I won't really miss it if it does go. But I don't know. I feel like it's a bit drama-y for me personally. Everyone's like, "Oh, if it does go." Oh. But you know the funny thing about that whole spiel is that Sega did another Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter takeover, and in case you guys don't know what that is, basically, I think it's like maybe like once a year or something. They've created this takeover where the voice actors for the Sonic cast will ask random questions. So they'll be like, "Hey, here's Sonic, here's Tails, here's Eggman, here's Knuckles," and they'll be like, use hashtag Ask Sonic, and you can ask them literally anything, and they might ask you a question, right? Well, one of the things that the voice of Eggman said at the end, he goes, just remember that if Twitter dies, I promise I won't forget any of you. And he said that right before Elon Musk announced that he was moving on, basically. Oh wait, I need to go back in. Oh, it's fine. So I did find that funny. Imagine if Twitter did go down in 2020. Oh yeah, with the pandemic. Oh yeah. Everyone's like, we'll go back to Facebook. We'll go to I ain't going to TikTok. Sorry. Here we go. He's repaired the data. Please what? 100 years ago, analog humans appeared. What does that even mean? Analog humans and native Digimon fought hard. After 10 years of battle, the analog humans were defeated. In the next 10 years, mysteriously, the island's area doubled. Yes. And that's all we recover, sorry. All we need to know is that apparently there was a war between humans and Digimon, basically. And I guess the idea is that we're thinking that there's a human behind what's going on with the island and such, right? Can humans live for hundreds of years? Apparently so, because the Digimon world basically makes aging very, 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 very slow for humans. Which is like the main character says, I guess that's why I don't need to eat or sleep, because literally time passes so slow for humans, apparently. You know, have one human versus another human, but you know, we need our 10-year-old kid, right, with their super powered animal to go take out the human, right, with their other super powered animal, you know, or we just need to settle it with a children's card game, you know. Let's do. I hope Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does well, because I'm already hearing complaints about that game. If you know if you know what the Switch is like, you can probably guess what they're complaining about. That's all I'll say. It's the same typical stuff when it comes to the Switch. Yeah. I'm not like the biggest social media person, really. I never really have been, you know. But I know lots of people use it. I know lots of people, you know, that's how they communicate to like friends and followers. Like I get it. I get it. It just means nothing to common folk like me, you know. Like no one really follows my Twitter. You know, I just check in every now and again to see what might be going on. You know. Ah yes, time to see what drama's going on in social media today. What? One of the producers for Sonic the Hedgehog got arrested? That's no good. it just, oh no. You know what? It made me just think. If I could play clips, I would. In Sonic Adventure 2, if you do the dark story first, right? It shows you a preview of the hero story, right? And one of the lines of that is Sonic the Hedgehog has been arrested. And then it just says like, this has led to worldwide terrorist activities. It's just like, what? Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested. Yuji Naka was arrested. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Well, there you go. There's the meme. There's the meme. There's the meme. Bro, I've done it. There's the meme. If someone hasn't done it already, there you go. Just play that clip. In response to Yuji Naka. Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested. Holy, bro. What is happening? What is actually happening? I want to go to the digital world and have Digimon also, bro. Even though I'm probably a bit more into Digimon than Pokemon, I think if I had to choose, I would like to have Pokemon, right? Like Pokeballs and Pokemon, and just like find them in the wild, find Pikachus and Pidgeys, and you know, have Charmanders and Squirtles and all that. Like, oh, yeah, definitely. Just, yeah, that would be fun. I would love that. I would love it. Right. Yeah, one thing before I forget is we need to go back to Giromon because he should be up now, so we can recruit him. There's your answer. That's what will happen the next year. Yuji got arrested, and that'll lead to worldwide terrorist activities. Oh shoot. Oh Jesus. What you didn't realize is he was planning on making Balan Wonderland 2. There he is. I was waiting for you. Where are you now? I'm feeling a little bit funky. Yo, same. Honestly. Here we gain the census, but it still looks insane. Still looks insane. Well, excuse me, princess. Well, excuse me, princess. I mean, Giromon can't help it. He just looks like that. It's just how he looks. But yeah, like everything's kind of repaired now and stuff. That he's just got that Chainsaw Massacre face, man. Like I don't. Man, Wonderland 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes. I want to throw plastic balls at creatures also. Yeah. Does anyone ever consider like how like these balls are meant to be, they're not plastic though, are they? They can't be plastic. There's no way. I refuse to believe that they're plastic. I refuse. They gotta be metal balls. And you think you're throwing metal balls at basically animals. Does that not hurt them? Do we ever think about that? Right? We're essentially throwing hard metal balls that essentially traps them against their will. No one ever thinks about that. Everyone's just like, oh boy! It's a wild sand shrew. I'm gonna throw my Pokeball, and the sand shrew just runs away. It knows. It's like, no, I don't want to be this 10-year-old slave. Help! I don't want to. I don't. No. Their fate has been sealed, man. Humans were a mistake. Humans were a mistake. Uses Pokemon with guillotine on another Pokemon, but worries if balls were hurt. Well, yeah, all the KO moves, right? One-hit KOs. But it's not an actual guillotine, is it? It's just an attack. Bro, can you imagine, though? It would be like Bayonetta's torture attacks, right? The Digimon just like like if it has fingers, just snaps his fingers, and just an actual guillotine just comes in and just locks the Pokemon in place and chops it. Oh man, can you imagine? Jesus, Pokemon wouldn't be rated PG anymore, or whatever. Like, you know, to go back briefly to the Game Awards. You know, one thing I do find funny about the Game Awards, I don't know if you guys notice this, but Stray has been nominated for Game of the Year. Now, I haven't played Stray, but all I know is it's literally a little sort of, you know, a game that you journey around as a cat and do cat things. I'm just assuming I can't see that being Game of the Year. I haven't played it, so I can't say. But that, to me, that doesn't scream Game of the Year. Also, you have to realize that Stray, I'm pretty sure, is an indie game. So it'd be... Bro, can you imagine? Imagine the upset, right? God of War, Elden Ring, right? Horizon Zero West loses to Stray. Loses to a cat. Developed by an indie developer studio, and I'm pretty sure it's their first game. Think about that. Can you imagine the upset? It would be crazy for them, right? They make one game about a cat, and it beats all these big AAA games. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be wild for their career, bro. For their career, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you know, my game about cat just beat Dad of Boy, Ragnarok, and Souls-like game, Elden Ring, something about Tarnished or something. I don't know. Yeah, beat that. Yeah, like." Can you imagine? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's probably going to be Elden Ring. I reckon. Maybe God of War, but the thing is, God of War came out like what, a week ago. So I don't know, but it might be Elden Ring if I had to guess. It's not going to be Stray. I would be highly surprised if it was Stray. That one. It would be absolutely hilarious. But I don't think so. But I just find it funny that it's been nominated at all for Game of the War. I'm not like in general, but for the Game of the Year. Really? Is it really that worthy of it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Most people don't really care about the Game Awards anyway. But, you know. Yeah, you know. Just saying. It is what it is. I'm trying to learn Power Crane, but I'm starting to think this is kind of pointless, really. Maybe I should just go fight Metal Mamimon instead. For now. I'm thinking about it. Okay, it's age 14. I'll fight these guys real quick. Into the ball and off the pokey prison. That's true. That you're absolutely right, VGS. It Takes Two did win. I never played It Takes Two. I just know that it got a lot of praise. A lot of praise. A lot of people were like, this game is really good. Like, really good. The only problem with It Takes Two is that it's not a single player game. So if you don't have someone to play with, then you're screwed. But apparently everyone was saying like, this is such a good like 2-player co-op game. Right? But if you're like me, who just, you know, has hardly any friends, and the friends I do have don't really have time to play, or like, you know, we don't have the exact same interests, so we don't play the same type of games. So I can only really, you know, I can only really play myself. You know, I can't play a game like that. But I heard it was good. Metroid Dread lost to It Takes Two. I know. Honestly, VGS, Nintendo just doesn't do very well at all. The only Nintendo game that really got like a representation, I guess, was Xenoblade, right? And that was only, I think, for best music. That's it. I don't think it was up for anything else. I don't think it was up for anything else. Do you know where the rest of the Nintendo games were? In a separate separate category, just called the family category. I'm pretty sure it was all Nintendo games. Let's look at the family category, where it's all just the Nintendo category. Where it's just like a bunch of multiplayer games, you know, like Splatoon and stuff. Like, that's it. Oh, you know what? I lied. Pokemon Arceus was on there. Arceus or whatever. Pokemon Legends Arceus was on there as well. I can't remember which category it was on, but it was on there. Pokemon Arceus. Yes, Footloose, because Nintendo is family. When it has a big booty witch woman showing off skin, with blood and gore and yeah, and various other games that I can think of. It used to be family friendly, but it ain't no more. It ain't no more. That's for sure. Stray was a very innovative game, and I think it also attracts people that don't play games as much. And then the big amounts of cat lovers in the world. Oh, I don't doubt that the reason why Stray was so popular was literally because it's a game about a cat, and most people love cats. And I rang up and I said, "Yo, tell me when you make a game about a dog. I don't know what you'd call it, but let me know when there's a game about a dog, and I'll be all for it." But anyway, yeah, I have no doubts that that's basically solely on the fact that you just play as a cat, like just a regular cat doing things in a futuristic world. I'm not exactly 100% sure what you do, but yeah, I have no doubt about that. And again, this is why I can't really say much on it, because I haven't played the game. I've been debating on whether to pick it up and give it a try. But I'm just thinking, from what I've seen in trailers, I can see it being a fun distraction. But is it Game of the Year? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I need to play it and form an actual opinion. So I don't know. Maybe. But are people saying, is it really like competing? Is it? Does it really deserve to be up there with like the big AAA titles? I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe the developers have been doing things wrong the entire time, and they should all just be about cute cats. That's all that matters, right? Yeah. Like, if it got an award for something else, right? Sure, I'd be like, well done to these peeps. Like, they literally, it's their first game, right? And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It does feel very like it does feel very favoritism, where it's like everyone just loves cats and that's why it's there. Which, fair enough, I guess. Dog's Life on PS2. I mean, I haven't played that, but I mean, like a game like Stray, but you just play as a dog, right? I will say one thing. I did see was that there is a mod for Stray where it replaces the cat with Spyro, and it actually works surprisingly well. So yeah, there's a game called Haunted Ground. Yes, I think you've told me about this before. You are partnered with a dog and trying to survive. Yeah, I think you've told me about that. I know a lot of people like that. They consider that like an underrated gem. Cute main character and cute dog, 10 out of 10. One of the most underrated. I mean, maybe that's why Final Fantasy VII Remake really did that well, because it's just cats everywhere. Cat City. We've been looking at the game all wrong. No one cares about Cloud or Sephiroth or Tifa or Aerith. It's all about the cats, bro. It's all about Wedge and his cats. Naturally. Anyway, alright. I don't think I'm gonna get Power Crane, so I'm gonna try and fight Metal Mummymon. We're gonna drag his butt out. We're gonna fight him. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. That is the plan. Yeah. Not yet. No, just the cameo, VGS. Just the cameo. Just the cameo. The cameo that didn't even... Well... I was gonna say the cameo that doesn't make sense. It does sort of, but it's the cameo that didn't really need to be there. But you know, I've debated about that before. I won't get into it again. You can argue whether it needs to be there or not. Oh, okay. I got you. You can like put costumes on your animals. See, I'm only okay with that if the animal doesn't mind being dressed up, because I see a lot of the time that there are dogs that are like clearly the owner has just kind of put them in clothes and the dog doesn't look very happy, and I'm like, I don't think that dog wants to have that around its fur. You know, you know when it's obvious that the owner like they're like the type of people that like to dress up their pets, and the pet just doesn't want anything of it. But they don't, they can't do anything about it. It's like, yeah, I don't think they want to be dressed up. I'm just saying, I don't think so. Get this rubbish off me. They're gonna tear it up. Yeah, they're gonna rip it up, tear it up. Clearly, we need costumes for the gang for FF7, and they just need to be like cat costumes. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Done. Actually, I actually think that dude has dude. What's his name? Gardramon. That Gardramon has I think he has Power Grain. I don't want to fight the Gearamon, but well, whatever. Factorial Town with pee burnt into my eyes. Now wait, why? It is a funny name, isn't it? I get what they're going for. It's a factory, right? I get that. Ah, all range beam is so good. That's so good. It's the best AOE. It's the best AOE. Uh oh. Damn it! I killed him. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I promise. Too late. Whoop. Oh well. I was going through so many transitions that it was showing up a lot. Oh, okay. I see. I see what you mean. What'd you drop? A portable party? How funny. That's exactly what I need. I wasn't going to bother. That's funny. Alright, in that case, I'll give it to him. Oh, that's funny. What were the chances? It dropped exactly what I needed. Yeah. Right, so I'm trying to spawn in Metal Mummymon right now. You kind of have to just... The quickest way to do it is just to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he will eventually turn up. That's usually what you do. You can get lucky, right? You can get lucky and have him just randomly turn up as well. Usually in my case, Pixie-mon will just turn up when I have like a rookie and I'm like, yeah, I'm not fighting you now. Not unless I want death. But yeah, I've seen a few clips of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and yeah, people are already complaining about slowdowns and clipping. I saw someone like slide off a ledge and they just went through the ground. So a lot of people are moaning about that and such. Always have rotten luck. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of this, right? Of how they handled it. It's just like, hey, just randomly there'll be a Digimon here that doesn't usually appear here, and like, and they do this 3 times. Not great, not great, but yeah, we got to do it though. It's got to be done. That's not a bug. That's a feature. That's you're right. You're right, VGS. It's a speed run tag. It's an absolute speedrun tag. But I haven't seen that happen in Sonic Frontiers, so clearly Sonic Frontiers is better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You heard it here, folks. Yeah. Also, I am enjoying Sonic Frontiers more. I think the more I play it, I still think it's. I think it's an okay to a decent Sonic game. I'm enjoying it more than Forces, which granted isn't hard to do. The cyberspace levels I think are the weakest for me because they really are just they're not original levels. They're not. They're not. They're just reused levels. I am enjoying it more. The biggest problem I have with Sonic Frontiers though is that once you've kind of done like 3 or 4 or 5 puzzles, you've kind of done them all, and they expect you to do this again and again. So it gets kind of repetitive. A lot of these puzzles feel very samey. There are some that are different. I mean, okay, do you need to do them? Yes and no. If you want to reveal more of the map, then yes. If you're fine with just running around and seeing what's there, and you don't want to do any of the puzzles, then you don't need to. But let's say, for example, you want to find certain things. It's easier to reveal the map so you can find certain things. But yeah, and it always end like the island always ends the same. So you kind of get what you're doing. You kind of get what you're doing. You sure Digger didn't leave a hole in the ground? I don't think so. I mean, they do have that new Diglett in the new Pokemon game. They do have that new one. I don't know what type it is though. That's a privilege to be able to go out of bounds like that and see a different part of the world. Bro, it's boundary break. It's boundary break before boundary break, you know? Easy. They just Nintendo was just thinking about him and his channel. They were like, yo, boundary break. We got you. The one thing I will say about Sonic Frontiers, though, is that I think it's going to be a very good speedrunning game. I think Sonic speedrunners are going to have fun with it. I definitely feel like it's definitely that type of game because you can level up Sonic and you can make him like faster. It takes a while to level him up, but you can level him up. I think it goes all the way up to level 99, and I'm like level 30. So yeah, I'll probably never max Sonic out, but with how the layouts are and stuff, and how the boost mechanic works in that game and such, I think it will be potentially a very good speedrunning game. Very good speedrunning game. I feel like I'll probably buy Sonic Colors Ultimate. You should, Footloose, because you haven't played it. You should, and you haven't played it, and I still think, personally, I still think Sonic Colors is a solid game. Does the Ultimate Edition have some problems? Yes, but I still think it's a solid game. It's still just colors at the end of the day. Anyway, that reminds me of how. Did that actually happen? I don't know. I didn't actually see that. Wait, was he legit crying, or was he being like sarky? Was he pretending? I don't know if I ever saw that. I'm guessing this was back in the days when Nintendo was just flagging anyone who would upload anything Nintendo related, especially if it was Mario, it was flagged. If it was Zelda, it was flagged. I think even like the back in the day, like old Game Busters UK, I think even our old Zelda playthroughs got flagged. I think my Wind Waker playthrough got flagged. Things like that. Oh shit, really? Dang. It won't be gone from my memory. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, I guess that meant a lot to him, I suppose. I mean, I guess, but this way, if I uploaded a video and I did like bajillion views, right? I don't know if I would cry, but I would be extremely upset because I'd be like, dude, this is my first video that's like millions and billions of views and it's gone. Yeah, that would suck. I would be bitter. I think I'd be very bitter, and I would probably be angry because I'd be like, why has this been taken down? This is so unfair. I probably wouldn't cry personally, but not judging the guy. I'm not judging him. You know, like I say, maybe it was a video that did really, 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 really well, and then it got took. I don't know the full context for it myself, so I don't know. I don't know. I can understand being upset. You know, I guess certain things affect people more than others. You know, it is what it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if he looks back at that and he might find that a little bit embarrassing, maybe, right? Like I say, it's probably deleted it ages ago, but you know, we have our moments. YouTubers break out really easily. They are soft. I mean, I think a lot of people do think that doing YouTube is quite easy. It's easy when it's not your job. I feel. If you're someone who's trying to grow, it can be hard. If you're someone who's like you're already established, there are stresses to YouTube. You know, absolutely. When YouTube becomes your job, it's a different ballgame. Like it just is. Like I haven't been there, but I just know. Because you essentially then become self-employed. You work for yourself. And if your video doesn't do well, right, you don't make money off that video, it's then a situation where it's like, do I have enough money to pay the bills? It literally becomes a video to money type of situation. I need this video to do well because I need to put food on the table. That's a scary thought, you know? That's a scary thought when you think about it, you know? They need to stop being soft and start being hateful talk. Jesus Christ. No, you can't. Well, not realistically, anyway. When is Metal Mummy going to turn up? Christ. At this point, he's not going to turn up before the end of the stream. Jesus. Yeah, I know. This is riveting gameplay. We need to go back to Yuji Naka getting arrested. Oh, man. What a roller coaster, that's all I can say. What an absolute roller coaster. This has been a fun stream though, I'll say that. It's been had some fun conversations. And there he is. Oh, sorry, Metal Greymon. That's my bad. You look smaller than I remember you looking, and your shape's a bit different, but okay, sure. It says Metal Greymon, but he's saying he's Metal Mummymon. And he says he's been unbeaten. 100 battles. Also, why is my name, like, not spaced out? Why? It's not J would run away. It's Jwood. Jwood. I sound like Jedwood. Oh, God, Jedwood. Oh, God. Jwood. I don't believe anyone like Jwood would run away. Jwood. That's my new name. Jwood. Jesus. Later. Fine. We need to beat up Metal Pac-Man real quick. Yo, Metal Greymon, did you lose weight? What happened? Yeah, he lose weight and got shorter. How did that happen? He shrunk in size. Like, literally. Man's literally became a kid. Like, what happened? What happened? Metal Greymon has been put through the washing machine. It's been put through the ringer and back, man. He's never been the same again. What happened? What happened? I was gonna say, I know he has some moves. Yeah, like that. I forgot what that move was. It might, is it delete? No, it's not delete program, is it? I don't know, but you're about to go down. Once my Digimon stops getting stuck. There you go. There you go. Sonic. New show, can't remember the sub name. Looks pretty cool though. Oh, are you referring to Sonic Prime? Shit, see, even that says Metal Greymon dropped the defense chip. Oh, thank you, Metal Greymon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think Rouge is an interesting choice because I know Rouge is part of the Sonic cast, but I never consider it. I wouldn't necessarily say like Sonic's like on bad terms with Rouge. I mean, bro, in Generations, she has a nickname for him. She calls him Big Blue, and considering what a lot of people consider her to be, most people would say that is that an innuendo for something. I'm just saying, but when I think of Rouge, do I think of Sonic? No, I think of Shadow. I think of Omega. So it's an interesting choice to put Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. Was it Sonic, Tails, Knuckles? It's okay. It's Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Rouge, right? I just find it interesting because I wouldn't have chosen Rouge, but I don't know who else I would have chosen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the fourth member would be, but I wouldn't have chosen Rouge. I mean, hey, sure, Rouge. You know, maybe Rouge will do spy stuff, right? I feel like it's been forever since we've seen Rouge actually do what she's supposed to be, which is a spy. She just kind of exists. Might have a little bit of a teasy, flirtatious remark, and that's kind of it. Like in Forces, apparently she does spy things, you just don't see it, right? She's like, oh yeah, I've been undercover doing things. You just don't see it, right? Gotta remember, like she is literally a government spy who works for the president, like literally. You're better than I thought. No, you won't beat me. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do Digimon curling against him at some point. Hey, we did it finally. Well, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty successful stream. We're not done quite yet, but you know. I'm debating. I could do the Myotismon quest, probably. I'm debating on whether I should do it now or if I should do it next week. What do you guys reckon? Should I do the Myotismon quest now? Or should I do it next week? I feel it's the saying now. Okay. Don't know about Eggman's voice. Yeah, I would admit, I think Mike Pollock might be my favorite voice overall. Although I do have a soft spot for Sonic Adventures voice for Eggman, but yeah, maybe I need to warm up to Eggman's voice, but I agree. I don't know how to feel about that voice, if I'm honest. I don't know. Mike Pollock's voice is very iconic. He's been voicing Eggman for years now. He's probably my favorite. Yeah, for sure. I mean, who doesn't like, you know what they say, the more the merrier. Time for a change of pace. Take this. Oh no, wait, that wasn't Mike Pollock, was it? No, it wasn't. No, not Shadow Fever. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but technically this is a Canadian show, and apparently they have some sort of Canadian law over there or something where they only employ Canadian actors. So I think they're all supposed to be Canadian. Canadian, I think. They're all supposed to be Canadian voice actors. Um, so that's why like we don't have Mike Pollock, right? Essentially, because it's all meant to be Canadian voice actors. Yeah, I mean, I hope the show's good. I don't know how to feel about it yet. Clearly it's supposed to be like a multiverse situation where like Sonic's the same and he travels around the multiverse, but like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Rouge are different. Also, Shadow's gonna show up at some point. I don't know what you know. Also, Big's there. I don't know. I don't know if Big will do anything, but he's there. So Shadow Fever and Shadow comes out disco dancing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The newest trailer revealed someone else too. Who? I can't remember. Did they reveal someone else? What, another character? Another Sonic cast member? Oh! Wait. I know what you're talking about, I think. Are you talking about the Council of Eggman? Are you talking about the Council of Eggman? Because that's a thing. The Council of Eggman. I love it. The Council of Eggman, I love it. Oh, it was Shadow, okay. Yeah. Well, VGS, I think Shadow was revealed in like the first or second trailer. There was definitely a trailer before where it was where Sonic and Shadow were like I think like you know racing or fighting each other. So Shadow was revealed a while back. One of the previous trailers already showed Shadow. So I already knew Shadow was there, but the Council of Eggman though, the Council of Eggman. I don't know if any of you guys watched Dexter's Laboratory back in the day, or if any of you guys watched specifically the Dexter's Lab movie, where basically it's like different versions of Dexter, like when he's older and when he's younger and such, versus different versions of yeah, that's it. Versus like the different versions of Mandark. And when I see the Council of Eggman, I just think of that because it's literally like baby Eggman, angsty teenager Eggman. I guess like a different version of Eggman, like yes, I'm in my prime Eggman, and then you've got like fashion sense Eggman, where he's all like, yes, fabulous, yes, that's it. And then you've got well, I don't know what that was. Then you go, God damn it, old man Eggman. I can't. I try to do a voice and I just can't do it. Yeah, like literally the Council of Eggman, just like 5 different Eggmans. That was I hope it's good. I hope that's good because that was kind of funny. I'm like, the Council of Eggman. I'm like, what the hell is this? What is this, man? This is like the like an evil lair, right? And it's just like a bunch of villains. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, in the evil lair of evil. Meanwhile, in the evil lair of evil. Evil. Yeah, I hope it's good. I really do. I'm gonna try and get Netflix when it comes out. I tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna see if Netflix has a trial, and I'm gonna use the trial to watch it. Although the trial's only for a month usually, but yeah. Right. Okay. Let me just get a stat up to 600. I might get a few more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a few more recoveries just to be safe, and then we'll go and do the quest. We'll go and help my Oatsmon. All right, let's go. Yeah, yeah, that's that's so interesting. I mean, clearly, like, I guess the main premises is that Sonic screwed up and he's landed in a world, I guess, where Eggman is basically one, right? He's taken over and he's actually one. It's a very sort of stereotypical apocalyptic setting where it's like it's in the future and Eggman's the ruler. He finally won by, I guess, teaming up with other versions of himself, sort of like generations. So we'll have to see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it does well. Yeah, actually, that might even be more wise to do that. BGS. Yeah, you got a point there. That might actually be better to do that. Yeah. Good call. Because I mean I don't even know how many episodes or whatever they're gonna be. I have no idea. Is that all I need right now? Let's see. I guess I could buy a large recovery. Okay. Uh-oh. We're dropping frames for some reason. I don't know why, but we are. We're dropping frames. No, why? Hopefully it stopped. Sorry about that. I have I've got nothing else open, so I don't know why we randomly dropped frames there for a second, but something didn't go quite right, but... Right, I'm actually going to give you this defense chip. Why not? Here you go. There you go. Buff your defense. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I've got all range beam, I've got Megaton Punch, I've got Ice Statue. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's go. Let's go deal with this. Let's go nip this in the bud, shall we? I don't know if they'll dump them all there on time or be weekly. Yeah, I don't know. I think they've announced the release date, right? I just can't remember when it will be. But Oh yeah, there's 8 of them. If you want an orange banana, you can buy an orange banana from him. I think it costs a lot of money, but if you really want one, you can have one. I'm not going to get one myself, but you know. I like musical transitions and stuff. That's why it's fun. All right. Ugh. I don't know why my phone is bleeping a lot. Something's, well, probably nothing's probably happened, to be honest. I mean, I know Children in Need is happening, or was happening, or happening, right? Always happens every year. Children in Need. As they do every year. He sold bananas before he started selling pot in the next order. It's gotta be a DK. It's gotta be a DK. It's gotta be a DK joke somewhere. DK, Donkey Kong. He's not here. Oh noes. So yeah, okay. If I remember correctly, I think I have to track him down. I have to go to various different places. I think I just need to go to where we found him before, and then I have to leave, and then hopefully Devimon should show up and be like, ha 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 ha, I'm evil because I am the devil, ha 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 ha. Maybe Murasmon's alive, maybe, ha 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 ha. Away, and then he goes. Yeah. And he just says peace, just peace out, you know. Peace. I'll see you later. Yeah, he's not here. And I think that's it. I think we can leave now. Although Devimon's not technically evil in this game. Technically not. Technically. He's another one that's being brainwashed. You know. Even though he's literally Satan. But don't worry about it. Even Satan can be brainwashed. There you go. There you go. I think I've gotten every... I think I've got like all the items in this place. Essentially. There we go. That's what I want to see. Aha! It's me! Satan! How are you doing today? Ah, yes, it's just Satan just casually, you know. Hello, I'm a dark angel. Haha! Oh, look at this great animation. Oh no! He hovered over me. And he's gone. Alright. Now we should be able to go this way. There we go. Where did he come from? Magic. He's the devil. He can just pop up whenever he wants. Listen, if you play Bayonetta, right, and Rodon might as well be Lucifer, right, he can just appear, like, he literally can just come from the gates of hell and just appear wherever he wants. Especially in Bayonetta 3, bro. All I can say is in Bayonetta 3, try to make sense as to how he turns up everywhere. When you play the game, you'll understand what I mean by that. He literally just appears. He just goes wherever he wants. Like, the man can teleport. Literally opens up doorways, portals, and just turns up wherever he wants. Anyway, found an underground lab, apparently. And we got a group of Dark Chrysomon that don't have anything to say. Okay, alright. I guess we'll fight. At first, Ice Devimon didn't make sense as a kid, but learning of the Divine Comedy and how Satan is depicted as the coldest part of hell, it now makes sense. Oh, you're right. I guess I never really thought about it that way, I suppose. I just think, well, you know, it's just... I guess I didn't really read too much into it, right? But you might be onto something there. I use our statue. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you're done. You're done, son. And they had nothing to say. I think these are supposed to be potentially all of Myotismon's creatures. I think that's the implication. Anyway, this is a fake door. You can fight them if you want, but this is a fake door. Now, unfortunately, I think you have to fight this guy. Yeah, you have to. And, he's basically the equivalent of Girumon. He's not Girumon, right? He's the recolor, essentially, is what I call him. That's a machine move I could learn. I could learn that. I could. I probably won't, but I could. Yeah, well, you could all... Well, I mean, you could always just say, well, it's just the coldest in the sense that he's the coldest person in terms of it, like, Not necessarily literally, but like, you know, it's like, oh man, he's the devil. So naturally, he's got no heart, right? He's the cruelest, coldest person you'll ever know. You know, and that's that sort of logic. That's kind of where my mind was going anyway. You're as cold as ice, and you're willing to sacrifice. Anyway, we found the right door. Yes. How did I do it? It's like I've played this game before. Ew. What is this? Some Resident Evil type shit. Ooh. Oh, hello. We found him. Ew. Ew. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off. What is it? Ugh. Ugh. There's even more of it. Oh no. Oh no. It's the G virus. Ah shit. It's just a bag of bones here. Listen, Halloween is gone and past, alright? I'm just saying. Halloween is gone, bro. It's gone. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. How do you know who I am, Skull Greymon? Yes, I'm Monmon because I couldn't put Pokemon. I couldn't put the joke in there. They didn't let me. Okay, it's random. If you don't tell me, I'll attack you. Well, I think you were going to attack me anyway, but sure, okay. Oh. Alright. We're winning this. He's an ultimate, and we're an ultimate, but we're a better ultimate right now, so it's fine. Better than the TG virus poor Morpheus. Oof. Oof. Nice dynamite kick, buddy. And you're done, son. Boom. Just a bag of bones. I'll take that event ship, though. And he just, like, disappears. And it's like, okay. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye now. Alright, let's go save him. Teleportation, yeah. Eh? I tried talking to you like twice, but okay. I've seen him. He ruined my research with evil. Apparently he just found some bones and then realized that those bones are Skull Greymon, I guess. Yeah, apparently Mortis was like, yeah, Digimon wasn't that. Wasn't that bad. I don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. Yo, Bakumon. Okay. And that's it, pretty much. Yeah. You can actually fight, I think, Mortismon in the tournament. I think sometimes he does appear. He has like full moveset and everything. It's a shame you can't have your own Mortismon, right? To play as. It would have been really cool, but hey, so yeah, we did it. There we go. He used Bakumon as a pillow. Poor Bakumon. Oh. Ew. Speaking of Bakumon, he's right there. Anyway, what time is it? Yeah, oh yeah. We're up the 2 hour mark, so I would say that's a good place to end it, guys. I think it's been a pretty good stream. I've enjoyed myself. We had some fun and wild conversations, and hey, who knows? Maybe there'll be some wild news and some stuff we can laugh and joke about next time. Hopefully, we'll see. any dramas going on. I don't know. Maybe someone else will be arrested. I don't know. Oh boy, but anyway, let's wrap this up. Let's go and save. Like I said, normal Tuesday streams should return, so I should be playing more Digimon World next Tuesday, and of course next Friday. Don't know what I'm gonna do next with Mega Dramon, but we can talk to Andromon to remind me of what I've left to do. Oh, I do have Mummymon as well. I'm gonna have to take him out at some point. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate all of you turning up. He needs to go to the toilet. Too bad. Not today. Next time. I'm gonna make him hold for an entire week. For like 5 days. Amateur hour. He'll be fine. Oh, no worries. Appreciate you coming down. Always nice to see new viewers. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you again at some point. But yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. Have a good weekend, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you later.